The best places to visit in the USA. The best places to visit in the USA include big cities, small towns, and all the gorgeous national parks in between. The natural beauty of America is legendary, which makes our pick of the best places to visit in the USA an essential collection of hot spots to add to your 2020 travel bucket list. On this list you'll find some of the best cities in America, gorgeous national parks in places as far away as Alaska and Hawaii, and even some awe-inspiring craters, crevices, and other natural wonders. So consider this your guide to the beautiful old US of A, from sea to shining sea. Number 1. Grand Canyon. Anyone who's been to the Grand Canyon knows the awe-inducing natural wonder deserves the number 1 spot on this list. This world-renowned chasm, which celebrated 100 years as a national park in 2019, is made of brilliantly hued sandstone, shale and limestone and has to be seen to properly be appreciated. A hike or camping trip. An old will be awed by a peak over the rims high above the Colorado River. Number 2. Yosemite National Park. California never disappoints when it comes to amazing landscapes, but Yosemite takes the cake. Think massive sequoia trees, verdant meadows, and the iconic half-dome granite peak towering above it all. You can't truly appreciate the size and grandeur of the park's natural wonders though until you've visited it yourself. Plan to see it after the summer crowds disperse in September and you'll have parts of the park to yourself and the bears. Number 3. Hawaii. Hawaii just teems with natural beauty, from the massive volcanoes on the Big Island. If you have to pick just one spot to see while you're there, we recommend heading to very top of Maui, where the Haleakala crater's huge caldera's landscape is otherworldly. See it at sunrise, hike it for miles, or just take in the views of all of Maui far below. Number 4. New York City. The Big Apple is world famous for a reason. The city is a melting pot full of amazing restaurants, bars, fashion houses, landmarks, and more. When in town, indulge in all the touristy things guilt-free. Local do these things too. See more than one Broadway show, visit all the museums, stroll around Central Park, eat a real bagel, and grab a cocktail at 3 a.m. This is the city that never sleeps, after all. Number 5. California. From the foggy bridges of San Francisco and the stunning vineyards of Napa Valley to the pool parties of Palm Springs and the sunny beaches of San Diego, and don't forget star-studded LA in Between, California has something for everyone. Throw in near-perfect weather year-round, and California is always a good getaway. See the most of the Golden State with a road trip on the picturesque Pacific Coast Highway, which includes the famous Bixby Bridge in Big Sur. Number 6. Yellowstone National Park. America's first national park is bigger than Rhode Island and it's been a jewel in the NPS's crown since 1872. Critters are everywhere in Yellowstone, geysers spurt regularly, sulfurous lakes bubble and boil, and massive waterfalls glint in the sun. Plus, don't be surprised if you spot buffalo wandering right down the center divider of the 2-lane road that connects the park. With challenging hikes into the backcountry as well as handicap-accessible wooden boardwalks, the wonders of Yellowstone can be enjoyed by everyone. Number 7. Chicago. Chicago's popularity has been skyrocketing lately and we're blaming the gorgeous Frank Lloyd Wright buildings, delicious deep dish pizza and amazing music festivals for luring everyone to this big city with small-town, friendly vibes. If you're in town for Pitchfork Music Fest or Lollapalooza, take time to join the crowds in line at Anish Kapoor's Cloud Gate for the obligatory warped reflection selfies, and Willis Tower to see the city from above. Then join the locals on Rush Street if you're ready to party until 4 a.m. Number 8. Zion, Bryce, Arches National Parks and Monument Valley. Utah's wild landscape is a connected series of 3 national parks, Zion, Bryce and Arches, and 1 Navajo National Park, the iconic Monument Valley. You've seen that valley on the silver screen in almost every John Wayne Western. The incredible thing about it is it hasn't changed an iota over the years. In all 4 destinations, notice massive sandstone formations, twisty caves and dark skies bursting with stars that up the beauty ante. Number 9. New Orleans. For a quintessential New Orleans experience, head to the famous French Quarter, grab a to-go cup filled with a tasty craft cocktail and stroll the bumpy streets as you admire local murals and shimmy to the duos and trios of live music on every corner. If you need an occasion to visit this southern city, we recommend hitting up an awesome New Orleans festival like Essence Festival, Mardi Gras, or the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. Number 10. Denali National Park and Preserve. Denali is worth the trek. The mountain and U.S. National Park located about 100 miles north of Anchorage, Alaska was carved by glaciers in the distant past, and the modern landscape is breathtaking. Huge mountains in the Alaska Range lead to Denali, the third largest peak in the world, while moose, elk and deer meander past and salmon dodge bears trying to devour them for lunch.